All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Call halal. All right. We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, also known as the United Snakes of America. Right? Also known by many other names. Spiritually, Egypt. All right. And the plagues of Egypt are coming upon this place. All right. So wet went out here today, so I'm gonna try to hit the points and then get out of the wet. Anyway, we're the Hebrew Israelites. We come in week and week out to wake up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, the people in the sun, who today are the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indian, Speckled Bird. All right, get you to repent, acknowledge your offense, pray for forgiveness, and get back in order. Order is of immense importance, right? That you be in order. The Most High is all about order, right? First and foremost, we show our allegiance. We face the east. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing word of the truth and sincerity of the whole black tabernacle of David. All right. Shalom and salutations. All right. I'm having to upload this video because my channel is suspended, and you can't go live. I have two channels. One doesn't have enough subs to go live, and they want to play a game that I'm going to play at this point, and so I'll just upload it, whatever. But the point that the Spirit is on me to speak on today, right, is America is calling, all right? Go ask Hakah, the magpies, Hassad and Hakah, these clowns, right? You see these clowns? This guy Hassad, right? If you didn't know any better, you would think that that guy has got it all together. He's very intelligent, astute, and on point. And guess what he is? He's a whole nigga, just like Al-Azhar. And if you listen close to these guys tell on each other, you find out exactly who they are real quick. Okay? But you can see with these individuals and what they're doing, and with a larger look, a round robin look at everybody that's involved, right? You got Tazariak, you got the Magpies, you got Vocab Malone, all right? And Vocab tied to Gorilla Hebrew or Al-Azhar or whatever. With all of those players tied together, what the hell do you think is going on? Somebody that got paid off and they're playing a larger game. Okay? What does that, what does that mean? That means that a deal was struck. We know this. Deals are nothing new in this truth. Deals are nothing new in One West. And these people are considered One West. The Magpies of Genesis was birthed out of One West when you trace it back. You know the story of Gorilla Hebrew, Tazariak. Who else is involved? They're. So One West is under fire when you look at it, because whatever this unholy alliance is that we're watching right now, what is that? These guys want fame and fortune. Tazariak, starting with him, right? Whoever left, and see these primary, what else do these people have in common? They left GMS. Wow, what does that say? That means GMS is the target. They're trying to discredit GMS. So those who are not of us and went out from us, and I should be getting the script right now, but I'm just kind of introducing where this thing is going. Those that went out from us, that weren't really of us, were about that filthy lucre, and now they're going after those particular individuals to pay them to discredit us. Because they're going to keep referring back, well, Great Millstone, we came out of Great Millstone. Yeah, you came out of Great Millstone and got a bag. And now, it must be a hefty bag at this point because we're getting down to who the real men of the Lord are, right? So whatever bag came back, like, for example, Ariel, and I'm talking about Ariel the elder from back in the day, One West. That bag, right? Whatever that bag was back then, what is it today? You understand? Especially as we get closer to the end, and now the true men of the Lord are being revealed. How much must that bag be right now? It's a big old bag. So I'm sure Hakah and Hassad were offered, probably from vocab. For example, I'll give you each a meal if you teach Christianity. Their eyes lit up, ching. They started scheming. Okay, all right, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to get Tazariak, give him a meal. And I'm speculating, okay? Give him a meal, and then vocab will be the referee, and then we'll get Alazar to be, what's this guy? McMahon, the Vince McMahon. And then we got a show. We got a debate, we got a show. We all finna, and we're gonna open it up to the Gentile. We're gonna make all of this money. And vocab's like, yeah, you are. You're gonna make all this money. Okay, and I'm speculating. But it's easy to speculate. Look at the players. What do they all have in common? They all got kicked out or left, whatever you want to call it. Great Millstone. They all come out of One West. Right? They all want fame and fortune on the internet. They're all of that particular age. Right? That they don't fucking know any better. Right? And who went and picked them up? Right? So, what's the theme of what's going on again? The world is calling. What was that? JoJo Dancer. Your life is calling, right? Well, this is Judah. The world is calling. Judah. The world is calling, right? Don't answer. Right now, the Most High is sifting. Who is he using to sift? What is it? Luke 22. 21, 22. Bear with me. Select. 22 and 20. Salakia. (22 and 31). All right, so here's what's going on. All right, this devil is out paying people to flip. Right? The world is calling. That's the world calling you back. Really, you was never in the truth, but that's a hefty sum that they're probably paying to get a nigga to flip right now and invite the Gentiles in, something claim that you'd never do. Luke 22 and 31, Simon, Satan. Who's that? Satan. Slovakia, I gotta read in the King James. 22 and 31. Luke 22 and 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. What is that? That is the world calling. How is Satan going to sift you? He's going to come and give you, right, what you want to distract you from this truth. He can give you what you wanted in the world, right? What did you want? Well, I wanted fame. I wanted money. I wanted bitches. I wanted money, hoes, and clothes. And I never fully came into the truth or at all. And I still want those things. I still want the world. Oh, and the world is calling right now, offering me what, a million. That means something to a nigga. Here's a mill. I'll give you a mill straight out the box. You want to keep them houses, right? You want to keep them something. What is it? Jump into something. Something silly, something crazy, right? I'm gonna go outside and jump in. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna go jump in something crazy. You want to keep that, right? Oh, I bought it cash. Yeah, you want to keep it, right? What do you got to do? What do you got to do to spend that mill, idiot? Don't you guys believe in the CHIP? Or not really, right? You don't really believe in the CHIP because you're going to take it. You got 1,000 years according to Al-Azhar, right? You got 1,000 years to spend this bag. What is it? 50 pieces of silver, 30 shekels. What was it? What was the payout? See, the world is calling right now. So whatever you were involved in, the same thing goes for me, right? The world is calling all of us. The Most High is going to challenge you, right, at your weakest point, and you better be ready to show some diligence, right, to make your calling and election sure. That is a fight, right? You have to fight Satan. Satan's going to show up and say, hey, remember that record deal, right? Well, guess what? That's available now if you'll just lose focus, right? And here comes that little seed of doubt, little leaven, right? Right now it's time to be laser focused at not losing your focus, right? Because here comes who? Here comes Satan with a deal. Vocab came with a deal, right? And I mean, we knew these are, how do we know that we're at the end? This is big right now. See, we thought Guerrilla Hebrew, how long ago was that? Is that a year yet? Because these things are showing how close we are to the end. 1 Peter 3 and 3. Second Peter 3 and 3, Salaki. I'm thinking of 1 Peter 4 and 7. All right, this is 2 Peter 3 and 3. Knowing this first, right? And you know what? Let me get that here. Let me get that here because there's so much meat on that, right? And it's crazy, man, where we're at. Second, let's see. Bible Hub. Go to Bible Hub. And it was me. I have a joke with the elder apostle Zahar that it was me that led him to the Bible Hub. I'll give him credit for the blue letter. I didn't know how to work the Bible. I mean the blue letter. I couldn't get it together. This is how I know it was me. What was wrong with this? I know what's wrong with it. They're not going to let me do it. This is stupid. Salaki. I got in there. Gosh. What am I looking for? Oh, 2 Peter. Salaki, bear with me. This thing is fighting me. 2 Peter 3. The screen is cracked. That's why it's fighting me like it is. 2 Peter 3 and 3. Okay, so I'm going to vamp on these, right? Because here's what's important. See, order, right? Again, the Most High is all about order. When he tells you something and you let it just go by, all right? So let's read that first in the King James, all right? What's the first thing? Knowing this first. There's order. Knowing what first? What do you mean knowing this first? So let's read some different versions of knowing this first, okay? 2 Peter 3 and 3 in the NIV. It says, above all, you must understand. Knowing this, above all, equal to all, below all, no, above all. The most important, you should understand, above all, you must understand that in the last days, scoffers. This is what's most important. Above all what? Above everything, here's what's most important. You have to understand this. In the last days, niggas are going to try to preach Christianity. At that moment, guess what you're supposed to understand? That it's the fucking last days. Right? Order. That order is telling time. Earthquakes in diverse places and scoffers, right? Walking after their own lust. When you see this, like this shit, wow. Look at these niggas. They took a whole bag, all of them. They took a gang bag. Not a gang bang. They took a gang bag, right? You get a meal, you get a meal. We all get shh. Because they're all doing the same thing. They're all putting on the same production. They're all part of the same reality TV show. And they're going to use Vocab's platform to broadcast it, what do you call it? Publish it. This is crazy. It's crazy work. Because they don't believe in the truth. They think that this is some kind of game. And Most High got them in a trick bag where they think that they're smarter than everybody else. They understand that, oh, well, the truth isn't really real. They showed us. The devil done showed me. He pulled out his little Urim and Thummim and showed me that the truth ain't really real and that we're cosplaying. Now, with the word that your boy used, he said cosplay. So somebody convinced him that we're cosplaying. And that's the spirit that the Most High has on this guy right now. He thinks we're playing. He thinks that this is all a game. And he found out, he went to the mountaintop and found out, oh, you know what? Oh, shit. They set us up. Esau done convinced him, yeah, we fooled you niggas, huh? So, with the time you got left, you want that mill? He said, yeah, might as well take it. And put a couple of pegs on top of it, right? That's what's going on up there. NIV, above all, you must understand. NLT, most importantly, I want to remind you that in the last day. Most importantly, see, the things that were written aforetime were written for our learning, right? Most importantly, I want to remind you. Let me bring this to your memory. Because you once knew these things before. You understand? English Standard Version. Knowing this, first of all, that scoffers will come in the last day. Berean, most importantly, you must understand. Berean literal, first knowing this. New American Standard. Know this first of all, that in the last days mockers. Know this first of all, know this first of all, knowing this first of all, know, without any doubt, that mockers will come. That's the Amplified. Above all, be aware of this, Christian Standard. First be aware of this, knowing this first. But first you must realize that in the last days, some people won't think about anything except their own selfish desires. They will make fun of you. Who does that sound like? But first you must realize that in the last days, some people won't think about anything except their own selfish desires. They will make fun of you. The bum camp. GMS bums. Knowing this first. First you must understand this. That's above all. What does that mean above all? Above all, this is talking about false teachers. What are we talking about here? False teachers. What is that? Well, it's most important. It's not. You got important, you have more important, and you have most important. There's nothing more than that. There's nothing higher than most important. You got the Most High. Who's that? That's Yahweh. There's nothing higher than that. So when you get most important, what's more important than most important? Nothing. Most important, Al-Azhar. Most important, Peggy Sue. Most important, General Gehenna and doing it in the butt. Most important, ain't no microchips. When you see these things, it is even at the door. Knowing this first, that in the last days, you're almost out of here. Because here are these niggas who have completely sold the fuck out. And it's evident. We knew you sold out a long time, but now we're in the last act. We're like, oh, niggas sold out. How much did you get? How much did you get? What'd you get? You get homes? Did you get a bunker? Did you get a bunker? You know what's coming. Or you don't believe that's coming. It's all a hoax and we're cosplaying. We're out of here. We're out of here, man. Okay, so, I mean, what else can I say? The world is calling, right? Offering deals in a world that's gone. Here it is. They can't even feed Jacob. They can't feed. Anyway, they're going to start killing. You niggas are taking a bag. As though they're going to give you the bag or that. Here's $1 million. No, it doesn't transfer to digital. Here's your FRS, nigga got you. Never trust your enemy. You niggas trusted your enemy. You're working with vocab, he's got your number. We can speak on this for the next whole week without stop. Non-stop on the block. Block. And those guys are inextricably linked to each other. This guy, Hakah, with Gorilla Hebrew, with Evil Steve. See, Evil Steve is part of that inner, I'm gonna call it sanctum, that nasty inner sanctum that loves pegs. The whole truth is gonna come out about all of that. See? You've been hiding that shit for years. That fucking foul stench is all gonna come out. That enema is coming to get you, nigga. It's starting raining on me real hard again. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down because we're clearly at the end of this thing, and we're at the famine of the word, right? The Most High, what he's doing is you know who this is gonna fall on? You know who's gonna tune in to this soap opera? Let me give you a hint. These are the people that are gonna show up to this soap opera. Hey, Brew. Hey, Brew. Got your fringes on? Yeah, Brew. They got on t-shirts. These are the guys that are gonna show up and watch that saga. And they're gonna choose sides, and they got their own idols involved in that thing. Oh, I'm on Team Tazaria. ISUPK is the way. You niggas are. We're at the end. ISUPK is the way. Really? You're still in that thing. We're at the end. You're doomed. You're doomed. Okay? If you're marching around the Civic Center, you're doomed. Okay? If you're, if you're listening to Peggy Lee, the recording artist, right? Big Cheese, not the little ones. Now all those secrets are going to come out. See, this whole saga is opening up, man. Sirach 12 and 10. I'm going to read down slow. Never trust an enemy, for like as iron rustles, so is his wickedness. You know that vocab Malone is your enemy, right? And after years and years of doing battle, now you're on the same team doing a WWF, a World Wrestling Federation. And I mean, you niggas been holding literal and physical wrestling matches since the early days of your inception, and now you done graduated to the big leagues. Now you're putting on big shows, right? Trying to make big money while we're at the end. Who can't see that? You niggas are worse than Ringling Brothers. Okay? In a minute, you're going to have DJ Trump, right? In the ring. Who'd you have? You had Caesar Borgia in the ring. You're going to have the real DJ Trump, who is he's a wrestler. He's an idol. He's a wrestler. And you guys are all working together. Vocab, right? Who's Vocab, right? Who are his handlers? You know, they're probably somebody famous, right? You guys are all working together, taking bags, right? Well, we want them bags that don't wax old, that not wax old. That's what the bag we want. We want bags that not wax old. You niggas want that bag, right? And sold your soul. It was a crappy deal. Those niggas took the crappy deal. And it came with a few toys. Right? Where's the toys at? You took the crappy deal, show us the toys. You sold your soul to the devil. It was a crappy deal. And we know, nigga, that you got them few toys like a Happy Meal. All right? We never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, let me set up a round robin debate. Niggas love that word, debate. I'll set up a debate. Debate. You niggas are like debating Freddy, right? Remember Freddie Flintstone? And you said bet, that nigga would bet. That nigga couldn't wait to place a bet. Oh, you niggas are like that with a debate. Debate. Because the debate means you're gonna get paid. And Vocab knows it. I'll set up the debate and I'll do it, you know, like we did what was his name? Dr. What was his name? James White, the Edomite. Dr. James White, like we did James White. I think it was something like that. It's a lot good. Just, it's amazing to see what's going on, right? But right on cue, who wants to get out of here? Well, how much time do we look at these niggas? That's how much time. These disgusting and vile ass niggas, all involved in booty. How, nigga, you knew Tazariak. How do we know that you're a booty boy? Because you're back. Oh, Commanding General Hunter says do it in the butt, and I do it all the time. So we know what you're about. We know what them vile and nasty niggas over in the ISUPK are about. You niggas are vile. Come and beat me up and threaten me and all of that guerrilla shit. Gorilla Peggy and all of that. All right, and after you've done that, you take a beating and get hung, you're more like your house shot. What have you proven, nigga? You're still a booty bandit, according to your commanding general. He commanded you to do it in the butt. What more do you need? So that directly connects him to Peggy. And who is his mouthpiece? Who is the mouthpiece of commanding General Yahan? Do it in the butt to Zariak. Should have left at that moment. So you're inextricably linked to the booty, as is Tazari. Gorilla She-Booty. She-Booty. She-Bussy. You understand? And let's not talk about these niggas no more. Like fruit flies. This, the brother. Now when you try to backhand a fly, you try to swat him so hard that you break him. Amazing. Amazing. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and be aware of it. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not altogether been wiped away. Set him not by thee, Give him not thy phone number, give him not thy email address. Set him not by thee. That's what that would mean today. Don't put him as the moderator in your debate. What is that? He's going to be the judge about righteous doctrine. Where the fuck are we right now? We're at the end. We got to be at the end. You put the devil, Satan, in the middle and have him judge a so-called righteous debate. Sirach 12 and 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand. Well, there he is. He's not sitting at your right. He's sitting in the middle, and he's being the judge. What the hell is going on? And Alazar, who is an abomination, is promoting the fucking three-ring circus. It's the greatest show on earth. Greatest show in the world. Shit. Crazy. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beast? How many times has Vocab Malone bitten you and then showed right back up at your camp for more. And now he's infiltrated. He's in. He's in the door. He's conducting business. He's running the show. He's putting on the production and acting like he's just the moderator. Like, nigga, this comes from you. Look at the doctrine that they sold out for. What is it? It's vocab's doctrine. The Gentiles can be saved. Right? Vocab came to save the Gentiles and to call us Arabs or Ishmael or Islamists. Right? So when they go after Ishmael, they're really coming after us. They'll slip up. The real target is us. Or anyway. Yeah, who will pity Sherman? Let's see. Second, this is Sirach 12 and 13. Who will pity a churn that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come near wild beasts? So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? Woo! Woo! That's you to Zaryak. Going with these filthy, abominable people, right? Oh, so you're one of them, okay? You did that with Yohanan. When you went to ICPK, you did that. You left the truth, went to an abomination of doing it in the butt. That just speaks for itself. And anybody standing on there, okay, you have been led into the ditch. Even I knew that and had enough sense to make a recording of it, and that's where that thing came from. Just the truth. Sirach 12 and 15. For a while he will abide with thee. You got a minute before he flips him. But if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips. Oh, I'll just be the moderator, like I was with Dr. James White or whoever he quoted. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. There he is right there. Right? He's there for, oh, I'll moderate. Oh, y'all need some help? Here's some money. All right. Gentiles will be saved. I'll moderate. He's right there. What happened? Here's what happened. Well, we were grifting the congregation, you know, these chicken head bitches, these silly women, right? Silly women lost their EBT and their welfare and their checks. These silly women couldn't give us their money anymore, and we got desperate. See, silly women got real scared. See, when these silly women, when a black woman loses everything, loses all of these dainties and the teats and the victuals, right? When all that shit is taken away, who's going to suffer the most? Hakat, guerrilla Hebrew. That's their income. That's where does their money come? It comes from the government through the hands of these wicked ass, silly women that follow these things. So when their money got threatened, right? And the coffers were getting low, they said, we need a new scheme. And Vocab was right there. He's like, shall I go now? Shall I go now? Their money's getting low. He's sitting there, he knows. And they probably instructed Vocab, yeah, when we take their money away, by taking it away from these silly women, right? You'll be able to make that deal we've been talking about. And guess what? They took that deal. After 1 month of not getting welfare, Them niggas got their coffers got so low. Vocab was able to go in and work a deal. And this is, these are my thoughts. I don't have any proof that this happened, and I'm not outright accusing them. But this is what, a prudent man, right? Look at well too is going. A prudent man sits down and says, what the hell do I see before me? How did this little venture, this World Wrestling Federation venture come to be? First thing you got to do is look at the players. Right? What is this about? This is about money. It's about making money. It's about introducing a new doctrine that'll make money. It's about a debate that'll make money. Right? It's about jump-starting something that was dead that was about making money. How can we all start making that crazy money we was making 2-3 years ago? But Vocab said, I have an idea. Why don't I just give you each a mil to start with, and I'll make sure that you're a Joel Osteen type. You won't have to let nobody in the church when it's flooding outside. You understand? That's where this thing is going. I just saw 440, 144 at a combination. So I'm gonna go ahead. I've done about 45. I'm putting this on the phone, and I don't know, how much memory has it. It's a newer phone, like newer than the older one that I have. And I believe that it has more. I don't know how much is on there. I don't know. I don't look at things like that. But anyway, these men know better if they believed. They know the scriptures enough to know what they're doing, but they clearly don't believe in the scriptures because they're doing everything contrary to what it tells you to do. Just never trust thine enemy on down. What are they doing? They're showing you that they took it back. All right? Where's the judgment? You're going to make this man the judge of anything? Your enemy? We see you. We can see that you've been compromised. All right? You think you can lie to a man of the Lord? You're clearly not one, but you believe that you can lie to a man of the Lord and he can't see you. And here we're telling you that we see you. You're going to continue to lie as though you're fooling somebody. You're not. Your eyes are fixed on the bag. Yeah, the niggas see me, but I'm about to get this back. Yeah, you're about to get the bag. Most High got a bag for you. Right? In the interest of keeping it clean. See, because how do you keep it clean when there's nothing but booty assigned to these clowns over here? Gorilla Hebrew can't wait to tell on Hakkar, oh, he got booty in on you. Booty, booty, booty. Right? What the fuck is going on? And making accusations. Whoever's out making accusations, bearing false witness about some booty, guess what I believe you're out doing? Or hiding. That's about to come out on your fucking stupid ass. Right? You better keep your fucking accusations to yourself. Anyway, this is 1 Peter. That's why it's on my mind. 1 Peter's on my mind. Because that's the signal to go home. It's 1 Peter 4:7. This is how you close it out. But the end of all things is at hand. How do we know? Look at the clown show going on. Knowing this first. most importantly, above all, look at these clowns walking after their own lust. That's how we know we're almost the hell out of here. These guys are about to put on the greatest show on earth, a three-ring circus show, reality TV. And Donald Trump might show up. I heard you guys need a moderator. Everybody started. Ah! Do not answer. Do not answer. The world is calling. The world is calling you Israelites back into the world. Really, you never left the world. You're always in it. You were just cosplaying, Alazar. Some of you are just cosplaying. Guess what? Playtime is over. 1 Peter 4:7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High, which means respect Him and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right? Hey, we're almost the hell out of here. We know why? Because this is most important. False teachers, which is what that word scoffer means in 2 Peter 3:3. Knowing this first. Most importance, above all, false teachers are coming in the last days. What time are we in? Look at these niggas. We're the fuck out of here. All right, so with that, we pray that the elect are edified, you brothers and few sisters. All right, we face the evil. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Kakadosh. Give honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone, even the elder that came before them, who taught us his truth. All right. Shalom, salutation to all the brothers out pushing word of truth and in sincerity, the hope of the elect tabernacle of David. All right, shalom.